So today we're going to focus on a framework of how to maximize motivation. I'm going to specifically focus on losing 50 pounds. Now you can use this framework for any type of goal setting, but like I said, we're going to specifically focus on weight loss. So this is you today, and you're here slap bang in the middle. Now often when people are looking to achieve a goal or a weight loss goal, we often focus on the outcome, and the outcome is often, you know, what am I going to get by achieving this goal? So these are the wants and desires. And for a lot of people who are going to lose weight, you know, the primary focus is going to be to lose that 50 pounds, hit your goal. But then what are some other wants and desires that you might get off the back of this? You're going to have a longer life expectancy, which means you can spend more time with your kids, your grandkids, anything else. You're just going to have a longer life. You're going to have a better quality of life, more energy. You're not going to be in as much pain. You're going to be able to do lots of the things that life has to offer. You're gonna be able to feel healthy and look sexy. You know, there's such a common problem when people are feeling overweight. You know, we look good, we feel good. That can have a massive impact in your relationships, how you show up in the workplace, so many different areas that it can have a positive impact in because you feel good about yourself. And then also you're gonna have more bandwidth. You know, being on a diet train for the past couple of years, a couple of decades in some cases, takes up a lot of mental bandwidth. A diet is the foods that we habitually eat, and you are on a diet till the day you die. So solving this problem will give you so much more mental bandwidth. So these are often the wants and desires, and this can actually even feel slightly overwhelming, like, God, I'm here, how the hell am I gonna get to this point where I'll lose 50 pounds? And there's different frameworks that you can do, and we've got another video on how to set effective SMART goals. So instead of this feeling like one giant leap to take, you can actually do this in small monthly increments where over time, you actually hit your goal, and all you do throughout this time is just focus on the next month, and you keep reassessing and resetting SMART goals, and before you know it, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or however many months it takes, and you hit this goal, but the focus stays on what's right in front of you. Now, this is a really positive way of setting goals. Unfortunately, this isn't going to be the way to maximize motivation, what this video is about. So if we're here, we have to realize that if you do not take action and start moving forward, you actually start regressing. And just like the way good habits get better over time, bad habits get worse over time. So if you don't take action, you will actually start falling further and further back. And it's really important to understand some of the fears and anxiety when it comes to not achieving your goals, especially if it's around losing weight. So what can we look forward to if we don't take action? We can look forward to a shorter life expectancy, illness, death, disease. All of those things are going to come for us earlier in life if we do not prioritize our health issues, whether that's going to be, you know, chronic back pain, whether that's going to be other health issues, gut issues, mental health issues, physical health issues. It's very much shown that you cannot have good mental health without good physical health, and you can't have good physical health without good mental health. So all of these things are going to make just your life harder. And then not only that, your habits are going to get worse, as we just said. So if it's hard today, it's going to be harder in a year. It's going to be harder in 5 years, 10 years. Things are going to get more difficult. And then because of that as well, it's going to mean that you're less likely to achieve your goals, which again is just making this all so much harder. And it's going to cost more. So not only is it going to cost more money generally, it's going to cost more time, energy, effort. Everything costs more if you do not take action today. Now, the reason I believe this framework is so powerful is often a lot of people just focus on this, the wants and desires, and that's powerful. It is important to get clarity on your goals, because when we're clear on our goals, we can raise the necessity to do the things that we need to do to achieve them, and that's important. Most people aren't even clear on this. However, most people never even look at this side of things because it's painful. Why would we want to focus on the negatives? However, most of the time, the reason people have actually started taking action towards the goals is because of stuff like this. And you can really use pain as a fuel and a driver. So if we were to look at, hey, here's you today, I don't feel motivated, I need to take action because I don't feel good about myself. Well, if you use the framework of how to maximize motivation, not only are you going to list out exactly what you could achieve and all the amazing things and how much better your life can get, you're also going to two-prong work out what's all the shit that's going to happen to you if you do not take action. And this is fuel. They are both fuel, but this is the real fuel in a lot of ways. And then you have this written down on a piece of paper, and you have the fears, anxiety, you have the wants and desires, you have it on both sides, and then you need to get that written down on a piece of paper, handwriting it down, and it needs to be stuck on your fridge, stuck in the car, on your screensaver, on your phone, because you're going to have days where you don't feel like taking action. And then it's so much easier when you just get a prong to be reminded of, hey, this is what happens if I don't take action, and this is what happens if I do take action. And it will make the feeling of taking action easier. And then off the back of that, you will start to feel motivated, because motivation often comes from being in motion, and this will drive action and motion to get you there. So what you've got to remember, if you're here today, if you're not moving towards your goals, then you're actually moving away from your goals. And most people aren't even aware of what's going to happen if they aren't moving towards their goals. We're not even aware of this. So actually using this framework and figuring out the fears and anxiety and the wants and desires is really how you're going to maximize your own motivation. And if you want to see more videos like this, we've got videos here and here. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below, what are your goals?